Welcome to MLB 2K6 on the Xbox. The last game on the Xbox until we go next gen. I think. Yes, last game on the Xbox. Okay, so let's get to some gameplay here.
The Hardball Central Studios are rocking with excitement as we get set to bring you an exhibition showdown here on 2K Sports. I'm Jeannie Zelasco here with my partner, Steve Fiziak, for another edition of Hardball Central. The Rockies have had their time at the bottom of their division and at the bottom of their league and are ready to turn heads as they start a new era at Coors Field.
Well, pitching has been a tough-going prospect at the Mile High Stadium, and it often takes its toll on the Rockies' ERA. It's consistently over 5. This team has to build around their home field and dominate there if they want to compete, and lately they've struggled with that. And you can't blame the thin air for leading the league in walks and hit batters. That's got to change.
Now, dominating at home would go a long way to balancing out a miserable road record.
Yeah, it would. The offensive and defensive makeup of this team has to be geared around Coors and be at least 500 on the road if they're going to shoot for a postseason.
We are done here, Steve, so let's send things out to Colorado. We'll join John Miller and Joe Morgan. Fellas?
Okay, Jeannie. Now, from the foot of the mighty Rocky Mountains, we're at Coors Field, Denver, as we get set for more Major League Baseball action on 2K Sports. We've got exhibition baseball straight ahead.
Today, it's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Colorado Rockies.
Hello, everyone. I'm John Miller, along with my longtime partner and Hall of Famer, Joe Morgan. Now, Joe, before we get started, what do you think of the chances here for another one of your old teams, the Phillies?
Well, one of the guys you have to watch is Bobby Abreu. He is the complete package. Plays good defense. He hits with power. He can hit for an average, and he has speed. That's that rare combination. He's an asset to any lineup.
Jason Jennings
will be doing the pitching. With him on the mound, the hitters have a .274 batting average. All right, Joe. Well, we're just about ready to go. First pitch is upcoming, so let's get set for baseball now on the 2K Sports Network.
John, this guy likes to start the hitters off with a first pitch fastball. So as a hitter, you've got to be ready.
swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Wind speed is currently steady at 4 miles per hour from the north.
Oh, and that one runs inside and got him.
I don't think this was the game plan. First batter, hit Batman, and on first.
Chase Utley.
Nobody out and a runner at first.
First pitch to him. Now a ball lined softly to the left side. Atkins is there, and he puts this one away for the out.
Now
let's take a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. One out, man on first.
First pitch, here it comes. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. to second for one.
Back to first, not in time. Not quite quick enough that time to get the double play.
Fielder, number 33.
Aaron Rowan
Will be batting here. He had a total of 13 big.
Here's a swing and a ground ball.
Now batting, left fielder.
Pat Burrell
Comes in ready to hit. He hit 32 home runs last season. Finished last season with 117.
hit in the ground down the first base line. Helton is there, and he'll step on first to retire the side. The Phillies pick up no runs on one hit, and they strand a couple. Now we'll go to the bottom of inning number one, and we have no score. Brett Myers
Pitching for them in this one as the starter.
Now he's throwing the fastball down. He may want to go upstairs with a fastball.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swinging the ball hit foul behind the plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swung on and ripped towards second. Utley is there, and he makes the catch for the first out of the inning.
Here's the lineup for the Colorado Rockies. Is inning number 2 in the lineup. He delivers.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Howard has got it. And he throws to first in time for out number 2.
And here's a quick look at the Phillies as they take the field on defense.
Helton.
Bases empty, 2 down.
First pitch to him. Curveball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0 pitch.
Here's a high pop-up on the left side.
1-1.
Lieberthal
Sets his target down and in. High-risk pitch if the pitcher can't get it in there. Now the 1-1 pitch.
a shot up the middle, and that falls for a base hit. The throw to second.
Now batting, left fielder.
Matt Holliday at the plate. He hit .307 last year.
Grounded down the first base line. Howard has it. Throws to second with a force, and the side is retired.
Hey fans, please stick around after the ball game for a free.
No runs on one hit and nobody left out. After one, then we have no score.
The 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up next.
Mike Lieberthal
will try and get something started. He's up third in the next inning.
First pitch on the way. And here's a fly ball to
base.
straightaway left.
Number 6.
And that gets down for a base hit. The throw.
Coming to bat, third
Bell
base.
Ready to step in now.
Number 25, David.
They're starting this inning out in grand style. Base hit with no one out.
Here's the pitch.
Sliders in there. No ball to the strike.
With an 0-1 count, I'm looking for him to come right back with his fastball.
Counts even at
Well, he's not
1-1.
afraid to pitch inside, and he gives you a pretty good example of that there. Whoa.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is.
Strike two.
The 1-2 pitch.
Well, the catcher called for it down, but this one is up, and the catcher's not happy with him. After that pitch, I don't think he wants to mess around anymore. We can look for the fastball right here.
Big swing and a miss on the changeup. He struck him out. 1 away.
Number 24.
Now we'll get a chance to see the changeup in K-Cam. He got in good rhythm here, John. Here's a look back at the pitches leading up to the strikeout.
And that's the way to do it, that's for sure.
Absolutely, John. Well, he was looking dead red. He got the fastball, but he could not make contact. Strike 3.
First pitch to him. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground.
Coming to bat, pitcher.
Myers
will get his
Brett.
first plate appearance of the game right here. Runners at first and second with 1 out.
First pitch to him. First pitch is a slider low. 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and the bat explodes as this one's hit in the air. This one swung on and hit down the line and right.
Now here comes a runner for the plate.
The throw to the plate, and he will score from second. The tag is there, and he is out at the plate.
Coming to bat, shortstop.
Jimmy Rollins
Steps in now. He finished last season with 12 home runs. His career
on the ground to second. The throw to first. Myers around third, heading for the plate, and he's in there.
Coming to bat, second
Utley
baseman,
will be the batter.
number
0 for 1 thus far.
Chase. Utley.
So 3 straight hits now, and it looks like he's not fooling anybody out there.
Good time to try to steal right here, John. If you want to win ball games in this league and keep pressure on teams, you've got to utilize that running game.
Slider misses badly, ball 1.
Here's the 1-0 pitch.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball.
Gonzalez
Has it. Throws on to first, and the side is retired. The Philadelphia Phillies get 4 hits in the inning and push 2 runs across the plate. Now we'll move on to the bottom of the second. Philly leads 2-0.
The 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next. Brad Hawk is due up second in the next half inning. Here's the pitch.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Man, that's a good live fastball. Perfect location. Down and away.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Bell is there, and his throw is in time for out number 1.
Coming to bat, right fielder.
Pop will dig in now. 1 out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes.
0-1.
This is swung on, and a liner. Rollins has it on the hop. And he throws to first in time for out number 2.
Center fielder.
Corey Sullivan steps up to the plate.
Corey.
Last season he hit 4 out of the park.
0-1.
Knocked in 30 a year ago.
Well, the 4-seam fastball in the middle of the plate. Good hitter's pitch. No movement at all.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole.
Coming to bat, catcher.
Yorvik Toriyama
Comes up to the plate now.
Toriyama.
Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. Abreu puts it away, and the side is retired.
Hey fans, please stop by the team store for
No runs on a hit and 1 man left up. We'll go to the top of inning number 3. The Phillies lead it 2-0.
It's your team.
The numbers 3, 4, 5 spots, the big hitters due up.
Bobby Abreu. Here's a swing and a fly ball deep down the line and right.
Number 53.
And that's a fair ball heading towards the corner. The throw to third.
At the plate, center
Rowan
fielder,
will be the batter.
number
He
33,
doubled his last
Aaron
time.
Rowan.
This isn't the best job of hitting ever, but sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And this one allows him to pull into second with a double.
The pitch.
Swing and a soft liner to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. There's the throw.
At the plate, left fielder.
Pat Burrell.
It's a shot here. He hit 32 home runs last season with his career slugging percentage of .476.
First pitch on the way.
Now a swing. That one is into deep right center field. This one has a chance. Gone! A 3-run big fly.
Ryan Howard.
Well, he gets this slider out over the plate, and man, he really gets into this one.
Well, as you said many times, Joe, on our telecast in the past, when that slider hangs, it's just like a batting practice fastball.
Exactly, John. A slider that doesn't move doesn't have much on it.
Howard will step in. Had that 3-run single his last time up.
He likes to throw a first pitch fastball to most guys and try to get ahead. So that's the pitch you have to look for right here.
Fastball swung on and missed 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is a fastball inside to even the count at 1-1.
Fastball in will set up the next pitch. That'll keep the outside corner for the pitcher. John, the count's 1-1. I'm looking for the fastball. Watch him come right back with the fastball.
Changeup misses, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch.
2 balls and 2
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball, swung on and missed. 2-2. The 2-2 coming.
He tried to backdoor him with that pitch, tried to bring it from the outside to the outside edge, but he missed. Well, with a full count now, I think we can expect nothing but fastballs.
Swing and a miss on the sinker. One away.
Third base. Number
Good break on that 90-mile-per-hour pitch. This pitch is going up on the top shelf, and he tries to chase it. Got to give the pitcher credit for just putting one past him there.
I can't believe he missed that pitch, Joe. It was up in the zone. It was right there on a tee for him to launch.
Man, that's right down the middle. He missed it. Strike 3.
Pitch on the way.
There's a swing and a rocket toward short. Barnes is right there. Throws to first, and he's retired for out number 2. Lieberthal, with a single his last time, will be the batter. First pitch on the way. Swings and misses at the sinker. 0-1. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Barnes goes over and puts it away. The Phillies strike for 3 more runs here and widen their lead even further. Now we'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. The Phillies on top, 5-0.
The numbers 9, 1, and 2 spots coming up next.
Clint Barnes
is due up second in the next half inning.
32, Jason Jennings.
First pitch to him. Fastball misses away, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and hit in the air to right center. And that one falls in there, base hit. The throw to second.
At the plate, shortstop.
Barnes will step in. Lined out last time.
Runner at first.
First pitch, here it comes.
Man, that's what you call popping the mitt. Right on the outside corner. Down and away.
Hit in the air to left center. And it drops in for a base hit.
At the plate, second baseman.
Luis Gonzalez up to the plate. Last year he had 9. Line shot into center field. And that falls for a base hit.
At the plate, first baseman.
Todd Helton comes to bat here. He finished up last year with... Now he swings and sends it high in the air, deep to right field. A grand slam homer!
Todd Helton is just a sensational hitter, and he really destroyed that pitch. What a shot. Well, they got the bases loaded, and then one swing of the bat brings them a lot closer.
And that's why when you've got the big lead like this, you don't want to give anything away. The whole idea, you've got to stay out of the big inning, and that's a big inning on one swing of the bat.
But, John, looks like we might have a ball game here after all.
Holiday will step in, bounce into a fielder's choice as last time. He kicks, he throws. And he sends this one in the air toward center. Rowan is in his tracks as he puts this one away.
That's about as easy as it gets for a center fielder.
27.
First pitch, here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
If you stay down, you're not going to get hurt. Just keep the fastball low.
Watches that one, and it's called a strike. 0-2.
With 2 strikes, you have to be more aggressive now.
Swung on and ripped towards second. Utley is there to play it on the hop. On to first, 2 down.
At the plate, right fielder
will be the batter. Rounded out his last time. First pitch on the way. Swings and lines this one back up the middle. Rollins has it. And he throws on to first, and the side is retired. Kim.
He'll be coming into the game to take over the mound duties.
Number 39.
He struck out an average.
Swung on and lined softly to the left side. And it's through into left field, a base hit. And they tag him out at first on a close play.
Coming to bat.
Rollins comes in now. He's a switch hitter batting from the left side. And he delivers.
Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. A swing and the ball lined softly towards the hole. Helton is there and he makes the catch. 2 down now.
Number 26.
Chase Utley
Gets a turn here. His average now at 291. In his big league career, he's hitting 276.
swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2.
Let's see what he wants to do now. No balls, 2 strikes. A lot of different ways he can go here.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So no runs, 1 hit, and nobody left. We go to the last of the 4th. The Phils lead 5-4.
It's the last third of the batting order coming up. Corey Sullivan will be the first man up.
First pitch to him.
Number 31, Corey.
Fastball in there, and it's 0-1.
That pitch is away. You can't try to pull it. Go the other way.
There's a swing and a rocket toward short. Rollins grabs it, and he throws on to first for the out. 1 away.
Coming to the catcher.
Torrealba will step in. He hit a fly ball out his last time. First pitch on the way. Hit in the air to center field. Rowan is going to get there and make the catch for the out.
Now coming to pitcher.
He has to hustle in to get to the ball, but it hangs up there long enough for him to make the easy catch.
Base is empty, 2 down here. He throws.
First pitch is a changeup. Looked at. 0-1.
The key to any pitcher's success is the ability to change speeds. He's doing a great job.
On the ground to second. Utley
Plays it.
He'll throw on to first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this afternoon.
5th inning upcoming here at Coors Field. Philadelphia is leading
5-4.
Leading off the top
the 3, 4, 5 spots in the order coming up next.
Number 53.
Swings and hits this one in the air down the right field line. Helton is there, and he puts it away for the first out.
Stepping up to the plate.
Rowan will come to the plate. 2 for 2 in this one.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Hit in the air to left center.
Sullivan
Glides over and makes the catch for the out.
This ball's into the left center field gap, but this is the center fielder's ball if he can get there. That's a good job to take charge out there. That was a big home run, John. You can hit a big fly when you're up by 5 runs, but when you can deliver in the clutch like he did earlier, those are the ones that count.
Swings and misses at the good change. It's 0-1. Swung on and grounded towards the hole.
Stepping up to the
Howard
plate.
will take his
First
cuts here.
Number 6, Ryan.
John, with 2 outs, you just want to hit a ball hard somewhere, and he comes up with a solid base hit.
The pitch.
This one swung on and hit in the air.
Sullivan
Is there, and he makes the catch to retire the
Never
side.
dream of being a major league ball
No
player.
runs on 1 base hit and a runner left at first. We go to the last of the 5th. Philly leads 5-4.
Next March at Sarasota,
top of the
Florida.
lineup coming up
Our
next.
newest facility
Todd
in
Helton
Surprise,
is due up
Arizona.
3rd, and they're going to have to watch out for him.
Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
And make that dream a reality. Leading off the top of the 5th inning, shortstop, number 12, Clint Barnes.
And this one's grounded to second. Utley
Is up with it.
his throw not in time, and that'll be an infield single.
Stepping up to the plate.
Gonzalez
Will bat now. A double his last time up.
Boy, that shows some strength to hit a hard pitch like that.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. The throw.
Stepping up to the
Helton
plate.
will get another shot. You might remember that he had that grand slam his last time.
You know, John, only the most skilled players can hit a home run in a clutch situation like that. What a play that was.
No one out, and runners at first and second.
They're down by 1, but the fans are still cheering.
Swing and a roller towards the hole. And he'll hold on to that one. He decides not to go for the double play. Maybe thought it was a little too risky.
Number 5, Matt Holliday.
One out, runners at first and second. First pitch, here it comes.
Ball 1.
A great pitcher changes the eye level of the hitter. Upstairs, then downstairs.
Now he sets. Here's the one. Here's a swing and a fly ball. Rowan is right there, and he hauls it in. Here comes the runner for the plate. One run is in.
Stepping up to the plate.
Garrett Atkins steps into the box. He had a total of 13 big flies last season with a career slugging percentage under .410.
When they get it in that location, sometimes you're better off just taking it.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And it's in there, base hit. Helton around third, heading for the plate. Helton is around third, and he'll score.
Stepping up to the plate, right fielder
Brad Hawk up to the plate. Last year, here's a swing and a liner into left center. Can't cut it off as it rolls all the way to the wall. Atkins is around third, and he'll score easily.
stepping up to the plate, center fielder number 31,
Corey Sullivan.
Sullivan.
Now it's time for fan mail questions brought to you by 2K Sports. What is the most important thing a pitcher can do in trying to throw a strike?
First of all, he has to throw a strike and hope that the hitter doesn't swing at it or
swings and lines this one back up the middle. Torrealba will bat now. He had a fly ball for an out his last time. Right back to the mound. Myers gobbles it up. Throws to first in time for out number 3. The Colorado Rockies strike for 5 hits in the inning and plate 4 runs. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rockies on top 8-5. And for the benefit of those of you just tuning in, this is John Miller along with Joe Morgan, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. It's the last third of the batting order coming up. Mike Lieberthal is due up second in the next half inning. Lieberthal will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch here. Swing and a fly ball down the left field line. Atkins is there, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Myers will bat. Here, he drove in a run earlier in this game. First pitch on the way. That one's lined back to the box.
Now batting. Shortstop for 11, Jimmy Rollins.
Rollins, he's a switch hitter, and he's going to bat from the right side here.
Not a fast runner over at first, John. And when you don't have a threat on the base.
There's a swing and a rocket toward short. Barnes has got it. His throw not in time, and that'll be an infield single. And it's not in time, and he is safe at third. A big moment of the game, Joe, and a battle of wills is coming up here. Utley gets himself psyched up now. Big moment here. He needs to get a hit.
And no question about this being a big at bat, John. All it takes here is one swing of the bat, and we could be looking at a tie ball game.
That swung on and hit well. Deep center field. Sullivan is going to have room, though, and he puts it away for the out.
Today's paid attendance total.
The Phillies get 2 men in scoring position on a couple of hits, but can't get the key hit to bring. Geary will be coming in to pitch now. He is not much of a strikeout pitcher, that's for sure. The pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2.
He's way ahead in the count. All the pressure falls on the hitter now. He's got to make contact.
Big swing and a miss on a fastball, and he struck him out. 1 away.
Well, that's what you call good morning, good afternoon, and good night. See you later. John, let's check out this four-seam fastball in K-Cam.
He just flat out swung at it and missed it, Joe.
Well, yeah, you've got to have good discipline at the plate. Sometimes even got to take a pitch now and then. He just looked overly eager to swing at one pitch there.
He swings and hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. And that is going to one-hop off the wall. The throw to second. Play at second, and he is safe as he's able to slide in.
Now batting, second baseman.
Luis Gonzalez digs in.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole. And a good throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
Todd Helton comes to the plate. He finished up last year with 20 home runs, with a career slugging percentage of
On the ground to second. Utley
grabs it.
throws to first, and the side is retired. The Rockies get a man to third, but can't bring him in. On to the 7th inning we go.
Colorado has the lead.
8-5.
The numbers 3, 4, 5 spots, the big hitters due up.
Bobby Abreu
Is due up next, and you always have to be careful with him. He delivers.
Called strike as he finds himself in a deep hole now. It's 0-2.
Now he clobbers one deep to right field, way back there. Out of here, a home run.
Now up to the plate.
Well, they wish that homer would have come with some men on base. They still need a couple more runs here to tie it up, but they're headed in the right direction. Now trailing by 2.
Well, they try to throw him a changeup and get him out front, but he stays back and hammers it.
I mean, that looks to me like he somehow knew that changeup was coming and the pitcher tipped it off, or he guessed. I don't know what it was.
Well, he looked like he knew what was coming anyway.
The bases are empty, nobody out.
First pitch on the way. And this one's grounded to second.
Gonzalez
Is there. Over to first for out number 1.
Now up to the plate.
That was a nice put out there, John, and he gets the easy force at first base.
First pitch, here it comes. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
Now a swing of the ball drilled down the right field line. That one is into the corner. But that gets him back a little bit. 2 runs down a moment ago, but then the home run, and now it's a 1-run game.
Well, he challenged him with a get-it-in fastball that time, and he knocks this thing right out of the ballpark.
Yeah, that's he got it in all right. He got it into the bleachers. Ryan Howard comes in. His career batting average is .288. He has a total of 24 lifetime home runs.
Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
He kicks, he throws.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Toughest spot for a hitter. 0-2. Pitcher has a lot of pitches he can play with.
Fastball, got him. 2 down.
Up to the plate.
Well, that's what you call making quick work of the hitter. 3 pitches, you're out. And this one comes in at 91 miles per hour. This one will run down and away a little bit, but as you can see, he's still called it a strike.
Well, he does go down swinging here and
Hit in the air to center field. And that one falls in there, base hit.
Now
Lieberthal
heading over to the plate now. 2 down, a runner at first.
First pitch to him. And this is hit in the air, foul down the left field line. Now here's a swing and a ball hit on the ground. Throws on to first, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, get up on your feet. It's time for the
The Phillies get the long ball working as they club 2 solo homers this half of the inning.
7th inning stretch time here in Denver.
The Rockies lead 8-7.
The heart of the order coming up next. Matt Holliday will be the first man up.
Leading off the top of the 7th inning, left fielder, number 5, Matt
First pitch, here it comes.
Holliday.
And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Burrell is right there as he puts it away.
Now up to the plate.
Atkins will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game.
He throws.
If you stay down, you're not going to get hurt. Just keep the fastball low.
There's a swing and a line drive and foul. There's a swing and a ground ball. Pop will be the batter. He tripled his last time up.
Well, John, I'll tell you, with the vast majority of big leaguers.
Grounded to short, this could be 2.
There's one. Back to first and not in time. Not quite a double play that time.
Well,
Now
they get the
up to
lead
the
runner
right
at
fielder.
second, but they can't turn
Number
2.
31.
And if you like baseball,
Sullivan.
if you just like being alive, if your pulse is still going, you've got to love this situation, Joe.
First pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's in there for a called strike anyway. 0-1. There's a swing and a fly ball down the line and left. Burrow is there, and he makes the catch.
Attention fans. We would like
No
to
runs on a
remind you
hit
that
and
smoking
1
is
man
not
left.
permitted
We'll move
at
ahead to
this
the
event.
8th. Colorado leads it
Consider it
8-7.
from smoking while
The numbers
attending
9, 1,
today's
and 2
event.
spots
It is going
coming
to
up next.
Jimmy Rollins
Is due up second in the next half inning.
Off the top of the 8th inning,
Here's the pitch.
number 56, Jeff Geary.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Atkins has got it. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning.
Shortstop.
Rollins,
A switch hitter batting left-handed. 1 out, none on.
first pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. He swung late at that one. It's 0-1. Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. Here's a swing, and the ball popped up. Foul down the left field line. Swing and a miss on the slider. 2 down.
Now
2
back
outs,
at base.
nobody on.
First pitch,
Number
here it comes.
26, Chase Utley.
Good hard splitter, swung on it, missed. It's 0-2.
Now the pitcher has him 0-2. He can do anything he wants.
And he misses low off the outside corner. 1-2.
That one almost got the outside corner, but it's still down and away.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
Slider called. Strike 3. And the side is retired.
That's right. When your team is on the road, you can rent this beautiful facility for that next business meeting, birthday party,
Matson
wedding
Gets the
reception,
call
or
to come
even-
in and
why
take
not?
over the hill.
Your wedding. Call the clubhouse
He did not have a victory last year.
John, it looks like they've got a good scouting report on this guy. The infield is shifting.
Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And it drops in for a base hit.
Now batting.
Dejan
Is going to have a shot to get something done right here. The pitch.
and he can't make contact on the bunt attempt. It's a strike.
Oh, and 2, the pitcher's got him right where he wants him. He's got a lot of pitches to play with.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole.
1 and 2. A double play.
There's nothing like watching a smooth defensive play, and nothing compared to a couple of outs on one at bat. I think it's great for the fans too, and it's the pitcher's best friend.
Time to find out what these guys are made of, Joe. Base is empty, 2 down.
First pitch on the way. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Burrow goes over and puts it away.
Hey fans, ever dream of being a major league
No
ball
runs
player?
on 1 hit
Well,
and
you've
nobody
got a
left
chance
on.
to play
We're
with the
through 8,
pros
9th inning
at the
coming up.
Kevin
Colorado on
Fantasy
top,
Camp.
8-7.
The 3, 4, 5 hitters, the big hitters coming up.
Bobby Abreu
Will be leading it off, and they're going to have to deal with him somehow.
Fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Can make that dream a reality. Leading off the top of the 9th inning. Right
The 0-1
fielder,
pitch, a
number
fastball swung on and
53,
missed
Bobby
0-2.
Now you're in the hole. You just got to concentrate on.
Swung on and hit in the air to right center.
Gonzalez.
Is over and he puts it away for the out.
Coming to bat. Center
Rowan
fielder, number
will step in.
33,
He's had a couple of hits in 4 trips to the plate.
Base is empty with 1 out.
And this is hit in the air foul down the left field line.
0-1.
Here it comes. And he sends this one in the air towards center. And that gets down for a base hit.
Coming to bat. Left
Burrow
fielder,
will get another shot
number
here.
5,
He homered his last time.
Burrell.
And you know, John, he's found the big fly swing here. He's been going to town tonight. John, he's going to see that average creep up a bit. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and it comes here with 1 out. With 2 strikes, you throw the power fastball upstairs, you'll get the hitter to chase it a lot of times, but he laid off.
Now the 1-0 pitch on the way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to right center. And that's a base hit as it gets down in front of him. There's the throw. Pinched at home as he does get in there to score.
Coming to bat.
And the runner is waved in, and he will score
Ryan
from second.
Well, John, let's see this pitch again in K-Cam. Here's another look at the 4-seam fastball. Watch the patience here. He just sits on the pitch until he's ready to make a good swing, and he manages to take this thing to right field.
Yeah, when you're a guy who can keep the ball anywhere between the foul lines, you can have a high batting average.
And I guess it's time for a little heart-to-heart talk here, John. It doesn't seem like they're going to pull him right away. Probably just considering making the change later on.
Runner at first, 1 down.
First pitch to him.
Well, most hitters aren't going to chase that pitch down and away because they can't hit it anyway.
Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Here's a swing, and the ball popped up. Foul down the left field line.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Slider just off the corner, and it's 2-1.
Well, he missed with that one. He was trying to get it toward the outside corner, but he got it up.
He's at the belt. Now the 2-1. Swing and a fly ball down the left field line. And foul. He's ready. The 2-2 pitch on the way.
He's out of there.
Well, they call this a BP fastball because it keeps the hitter off balance, and that's what this one does. But it can be effective at times.
Bell.
This one comes in at 97 miles per hour. Good velocity on this one.
Bell will be the batter. Singled his last trip to the plate.
John, that pitch is down and in. That shows great control right there. That'll finish the job anytime. And he needed to get that first strike in there or he'd fall behind in the count.
Here's the pitch. On the ground to short. Atkins has it. He's up. From his knees, he got it. Now that is a gold glove play. The Philadelphia Phillies pick up a run on 2 hits and leave no one on base. On now to the bottom of the 9th, and this game is tied. The 2, 3, 4 spots, the big hitters coming up. Todd Helton grounded back to the mound. Utley has it. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning. Helton will step in. He was thrown out trying to stretch a single into a double his last time.
And if you listen closely, or maybe not so closely, you'll hear this crowd picking up their team. They want to break this tie. That one had good sinking action. Good location, too, on the inside. With the score tied, he is feeling the support of the home fan. Well, he tried to get the outside corner, but he missed. Just barely. Smart hitter there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. The throw to second.
Coming back.
Holiday will step in. He hit a fly ball out his last time. A swing and a liner to right. And that falls for a base hit. The throw to third. And he is safe at third. Just did slide in ahead of the play.
Coming back. Third base.
Garrett Atkins is the batter. He had a total of 13 big flies last season. He drove home 89 last year. Sinker drops in there for a called strike. On the way. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. And he throws to first in time for out number 2.
Right fielder.
The big-time players live for these moments, Joe. Pop gets set to do battle now. 2 down. A couple of men in scoring position in this tie game.
John, you can just see how focused he looks at the moment. I think he realized
this one's hit pretty well to deep left center field. And this one is into the alleyway and should be extra bases. The Colorado Rockies come out victorious here, Joe. And these fans are going to head home happy. The home team gave them the happy ending.
Well, they should be happy, John. Not only did they win the ball game, but they played well. And in the end, they wore their opponents down, so the home team goes away happy.
Todd Helton was one of the many heroes.
Well, that was probably the most entertaining games we've had. I hope you enjoyed it. It was fun to play for you. This is Dave B69 signing off. Please like and follow.
He earned the award today.
And that just about wraps things up from here. A reminder to tune in to Hardball Central with Jeannie Zelasco and Steve Fizzion. Now, for Joe Morgan and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is John Miller wishing you and yours a great rest of the day. Once again, the final score, the Colorado Rockies get the win 9-8. So long from Coors Field.